has almost like a ribbed effect and it's quite puffy, so it's perfect for your pleasure. Hey everyone, welcome back to another unboxing episode. I am Alim, the brand content and social media manager. And for this episode, we have not just one, we have two very special night dunks to talk about. We have the vintage green and also the championship purples. And at this moment in time, I believe they've only been released in Asia, so this is pretty special. So let's talk about the vintage green pair. So I actually posted this on Instagram a few months ago alongside some few upcoming night dunks, and the post got about 20,000 likes, which is pretty huge. And this pair probably had the most interest. So off the back, these are made to resemble the retro night dunk Michigan States, or most recently known as the varsity greens. But this, however, has more of a vintage vibe, hence the name. So this pair has all the ingredients to be a popper. It has the aid sole, it has the sell-off white laces, so everything that has been part of the trend recently, it has. But I can't lie, I do feel it's more on the downturn side of that trend. So I do rate Nike for jumping on, creating something that the community's been feeling, but I do feel it's a bit too little too late. Alright, so taking a closer look, initially I thought it was a metallic overlay, but it's rather more of a patina finish, quite similar to the Jordan 1 High Rush Shadows that dropped. And what this does is create a more of a subtle, tarnished look. So in all essence, in terms of being vintage vibes, it ticks the boxes. But for me, personal choice, it gives it more of an aged look where it's a bit more old. So I think I'd rather my kicks to feel a bit more fresh, if you get what I mean. So compared to previous GR pairs that's released, this pair has features that's worth talking about. For example, the toe box. It feels so much more perforated than usual. Let's talk about the quarter panels. Usually it's more like a tumbled leather, but it's quite grainy. So I feel that's a higher quality type of leather. And even the tongue. It's a nice little nylon, so you can't go wrong with this pair. And you know what? I actually really like the lining. It has almost like a ribbed effect, and it's quite puffy, so it's perfect for your pleasure. This pair comes with like a ribbed texture, so it's quite different to other GR pairs that's released before, and it's also quite puffy, so it should be comfortable as well. So if you're feeling the vintage trend right now, this is definitely a pair for you. But like me, if you're a bit over it, I've got another pair to talk about. So if you're liking what you're watching so far, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, it all helps. So let's move on to the championship purple. So I'm a big fan of the quarter purple colorway, coming in the standard two-tone color blocking that we all know and love. So you've seen Nike use this colorway before, you've seen it on Dunk Highs, you've seen it on Air Jordan 1 Lows. This is definitely a popular colorway for you to get your hands on. And if you don't know, the court purple actually pays homage to the LSU Tigers, and if you know your basketball, that's the school that Shaquille O'Neal and Ben Simmons both attended. So unlike the vintage greens, the championship purples actually has a release date for this month, so set your release reminders for the 21st of March, and there won't be a sneakers app release, it will be on Nike.com or app and other retailers. So the retail price for the championship purples is meant to be about £90, but when you look at the vintage green, because of the premium materials that's included, expect this to be around £100. So in terms of sizing, I would say go true to size, but if you're not too sure, check out our size guide by clicking the I button and it will give you everything you need to know. So comment below which pair you actually prefer, these or both. I've been Alim, thank you for watching, and if you're still here, don't forget to check out our Supplier Vapor Waffle unboxing and check out our podcast, which will be coming soon.